Welcome to this calm, empowering space designed for women with ADHD who want to find focus, create flow, and finally build systems that support their brains, not fight them. If traditional productivity advice has never fit you, you're exactly where you belong. Here, we break things down with science, simple tools, and kindness so you can follow through, feel grounded, and thrive, even on the hard days. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest struggles for ADHD women: how to follow through on tasks every single day, using systems, habit stacking, and accountability methods that actually work. How to follow through on ADHD tasks every single day, designing systems and habit stacks that do the work for you. You don't fail at follow-through because you're lazy. You fail at follow-through because the modern world asks your executive system to be a supercomputer when it's wired like a brilliant, beautiful laptop with limited battery. The good news? You can design systems that work with your brain, not against it. This part is the architecture: how to build the system scaffolding, why habit stacking is a fast track to action, and which evidence-backed micro techniques reliably convert intention into repeated behavior. Why systems beat willpower every time. Picture a familiar morning. The alarm rings, you mean to start, you stall, then the day slides and regrets gather. That's not moral weakness. It's decision friction. Willpower is finite and easily spent. Systems remove the need for willpower by changing the environment, clarifying the next action, and making the desired behavior the simplest choice. When you design the cue, the reward, and the context, the brain stops arguing with you and just follows the cue. There's a reason scientists and behavior designers place so much emphasis on implementation details. Implementation intentions, specific if-then plans that map a clear cue to a concrete action, are among the most reliably effective tools to close the gap between intending and doing. A meta-analysis of implementation intentions found sizable effects on getting people to start goal-directed actions, making the when, where, how explicit reduces decision collapse. In short, decide the first move in advance and the brain will often comply. Habit stacking, the fastest route to automatic. If implementation intentions are the wiring diagram, habit stacking is the quick install module. Habit stacking means you attach a new, desired behavior to an existing routine. You literally use an old habit as the cue for a new one. 2 research-backed notes about habit formation. Habits don't appear overnight. Studies measuring habit formation show a wide range, from a few weeks to many months, with an average often cited around 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic in a consistent context. That's why the system approach emphasizes repetition, smallness, and patience. Doing a tiny action consistently is better than trying heroic single sittings. Expect variation, celebrate progress, and tune cues rather than rage at slow timelines. Design principles for ADHD-friendly systems. When you design a system for an ADHD brain, follow 6 non-negotiable principles. 1. Minimize friction. Move everything you need to perform a task into immediate reach. The fewer steps between intention and action, the higher the chance of follow-through. 2. Make cues visible and concrete. Use physical objects, alarms, or location-based triggers so your brain perceives a firm invitation to act. 3. Make actions tiny. Micro-actions, 1 to 10 minutes, create fast wins and dopamine feedback. 4. Build redundancy. Use 2 cues instead of 1, visual plus auditory, and a 2-minute fallback if the first attempt stalls. 5. Align with energy windows. Schedule demanding tasks for times of day you are biologically likeliest to engage. 6. Use immediate rewards. The brain values immediate returns. Pair tasks with tiny, dependable rewards that complete the dopamine loop. A practical system template you can steal. Here's a daily system you can implement tonight. Night before decision. Lay out the first outfit. Put the 1 page of notes you'll need for morning work on top of your laptop. This is the decide once principle. Move decisions to when you have capacity. Start ritual. Habit stack. After I pour coffee, I will open my planning app and set 1 micro goal for 10 minutes. If, then form, plus stack. This is an implementation intention that attaches to a stable morning cue. ResearchGate. Micro sprint architecture. Work in 10 to 25-minute sprints with a visible timer. Use a clear done definition. Write 120 words, not work on script. Micro wins compound. End of block transition. Use a 2-minute ritual to close the block and put the next micro goal on top of your laptop. The visual cue primes start. Accountability overlay. Shortly. Schedule a 25-minute body double or focus make session for your most avoided task this week. Social presence dramatically increases initiation. The cognitive science seal of approval. Implementation intentions, habit stacking, and micro sprints are not just productivity folklore. They sit on a solid empirical foundation. Meta-analyses of implementation intentions show meaningful effect sizes for initiation and shielding against distraction. Habit formation research emphasizes the importance of consistent cues and repetition. Behavior design, fog, clear, synthesizes these into compact tactics that are easy to test and adapt. Combine them, and you're not hoping to be disciplined. You've built an environment that nudges your brain toward follow-through. Common system errors and how to fix them. Error, too big. Solution, divide until it's tiny. Error, cue ambiguity. Solution, pick a specific action and a specific place. Error, no immediate feedback. Solution, add a 30 to 90-second reward after completion. Error, one-and-done testing. Solution, run a 2-week pilot before judging a tool. Habit building requires consistent repetition, not flicks of willpower. Habit stacking, advanced patterns. A single stack is powerful. Stack chains are transformative. A stack chain links several micro-behaviors in sequence using a reliable cue at the beginning. Example morning stack chain. 1. Cue, wake, turn on lamp. 2. Stack 1. After I turn on the lamp, I drink a glass of water. 3. Stack 2. After I drink water, I sit at my desk and open my planner. 4. Stack 3. After I open my planner, I set a 10-minute timer and write the first 120 words. Each subsequent action rides the momentum of the prior one. The chain reduces the need for fresh decisions at each step. Chains work best when each link is tiny and the cue is undeniably present. Over time, the neural association between lamp, water, desk becomes automatic, and the chain runs with far less conscious effort. Microstack examples for common ADHD bottlenecks. Morning start. After I put the kettle on, I will place one work file on my laptop and set a 10-minute tie. Email paralysis. After I open my inbox, I will use a 12-minute triage. Delete, flag, respond to one. Exercise. After I get home, I will put on trainers and do 2 songs of walking. Household. After I finish lunch, I will spend 5 minutes clearing one surface. Pair each microstack with an immediate reward. A small ritual you enjoy. A sip, a song, a sticker on a habit chart. Rewards accelerate learning by closing the dopamine loop. Accountability systems that actually move the needle systems, and stacks get you started. Accountability keeps you consistent. There are several accountability modalities, each with different trade-offs. 1. Body doubling, co-working sessions. Presence matters. The ADHD community popularized body doubling, working in parallel with another person, because human presence creates soft pressure to start and stay. 2. Public commitment. Making intentions public, posting a goal, giving a time, or promising a friend, increases follow-through because social reality amplifies stakes. Studies of social accountability mechanisms show public commitments often improve adherence in various contexts. Turning intentions into public statements narrows the intention-action gap. Time-blocked accountability. Calendar enforcement. Block time in your calendar for a task and share that block with a colleague or partner. The visible block creates status quo bias to protect the time. Shared calendar blocks also invite support and prevent overload. 4. Financial stakes and commitment devices. For high-value but often avoided actions, attach a small financial penalty for missing a commitment. Commitment devices increase the cost of failure and can be highly motivating. Use sparingly and ethically. 5. Micro-reporting and check-ins. Send a 1-sentence check-in to an accountability contact when you start and when you finish a sprint. The act of reporting increases follow-through because it creates immediate social feedback loops. Putting systems plus accountability together. A 30-day plan. Week 1. Set the foundations. Pick one daily microstack and test it for 7 days. Morning 10-minute write. Use implementation intention language. If I make coffee, then I will open my planner and set one micro goal. ResearchGate. Add a 2-minute reward after completion. Week 2. Add social scaffolding. Make one small public commitment, a post or a message to a friend. Review metrics. Days you executed, number of sprints completed, body doubles attended. Adjust cues, shave rewards where friction persisted. Habit formation averages vary widely. Expect some behaviors to take 2 to 3 months to feel automatic. Why this works. The science in one paragraph. This approach combines multiple evidence-backed levers. Implementation intentions convert intention into triggered action. Meta-analytic support. Habit stacking uses existing cues to create new behavior patterns. Behavior design research. change. Repetition under consistent cues forms habits over weeks to months. Habit formation literature. And social accountability. Body doubling leverages social incentives and presence to increase initiation. Community evidence and accountability research. Layering these levers creates redundancy. If one fails today, another nudges you tomorrow. And that redundancy is the neuro-friendly path to daily follow-through. Tiny experiments, not perfectionism. The real secret is not a single trick. It's systematic experimentation. Treat your follow-through like a lab. Hypothesize a cue, test a micro-action, measure days completed, tune the cue or reward. Over weeks, small automated behaviors cohere into a life where you do what matters without exhausting your willpower. Ready to finally get organized and calm your ADHD chaos? Click the link in the description to get the ADHD Reset Bundle and start your reset today. Subscribe for more calm, clear ADHD tools, and save this video for when you need a reset.